All right, so here is our tea for today. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Oh, wonderful. I can get your cup, please. Okay. Well, first I just want to say thank you so much, Princess, for being here and joining me today on today's interview.
Thank you.
For our Elite Academy Charm School.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Well, today we're going to be talking to Miss Princess, who is a ballerina from the Atlanta Ballet. And she is going to be talking to us about what she's going to be bringing to the Elite School of Etiquette. She's already bringing enough to the Elite School of Etiquette. Miss Princess here is the choreographer for our junior cotillion. They are now preparing for their formal presentation, learning their waltz, and they're doing so amazing, right?
Yes.
We're super excited to have her as part of our team. And so she's also going to be adding something to our charm school. And I want her to kind of talk to you all about what it is that she's going to be bringing to the Elite School of Etiquette for our charm school.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you get started.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
For the Elite Charm School, I am so excited to bring ballet classes. I love ballet, and being able to teach etiquette and poise in ballet is very important. So the students, they will get a full ballet class. They'll learn pliés and tendus and all of the things that you learn as a ballerina. And for those who want to eventually dance, it gives them a good foundation. But for those who maybe don't want to dance, it still gives them self-esteem, and it builds qualities in them that they can take in the future.
That's right. Well, you know, the main thing is that one of the I would say the deficits that I'm seeing in a lot of our young ladies, and part of the reason why I wanted you to come to teach ballet was that a lot of our girls really don't know how to stand.
Yes.
They have horrible posture, even in terms of their sitting. You know, they slouch, they're sitting forward, sitting like the guys. And so I just felt as though, as the director of the charm school, that we needed an element that would focus on them practicing those specific skills that will help them with their posture.
Yes.
And, you know, I started out as a young girl taking ballet, and it made a huge difference in my life. And even to this day, sometimes my son will say, "Mom, why do you sit up when you're driving?" You know, I drive like an old lady, right? And there's just certain things that I do where I can't help but to stand up, or, you know, my posture's just like really erect.
Yes.
And one of the things that we teach in etiquette, and that is just keeping your chin parallel to the floor. And when you're teaching ballet, you know, it's almost like you have a string on the top of your head and you're having to pull up. So Miss Princess is going to be sharing all of those techniques and skills with our charm school members.
Yes, when you learn ballet, you learn posture. We learned something called épaulement, which is holding the head up and shouldered, and always, you know, making sure that you're standing correctly. And that's really good, starting them young with doing that. As you can see, I'm always self-correcting my own self, like making sure that I'm always sitting up straight and not slouching. And ballet really does help with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, well, can you tell us a little bit of your background? You know, tell us a few things about, you know, who you are and where you come from in terms of your dance experience.
Yes, so I am from Fort Worth, Texas, born and raised, and I actually didn't start as a ballerina. I started dancing, looking at Janet Jackson and Aaliyah dancing, and I would try to mimic their dance moves, and I just got so enamored with dancing. And when I was 14, I took my first ballet class. And it was not a good experience because there weren't a lot of dancers that looked like me in ballet at that time. And so I was very discouraged. I didn't return. I was like, well, ballet is not for me. I'm just going to go to college. And the only thing that I did in high school was I was a majorette dancer. Like not the majorette that we see now. It was like
with
real.
The baton, right?
No. The majorette dancing, like the HBCU dancers, like that type of majorette dancing, not the like dancing that you see them doing now. It wasn't that type of majorette. And so when I got to college, I didn't dance at all. I was like, well, I don't think I'm going to be a dancer. I write music, so I was like, I'm going to focus on writing music. Then I saw a dance company called Ballet Dance Company, and they do every year a nutcracker. It's called Urban Nutcracker, and it was the first time that I had seen black ballet dancers. Like, I had never seen black ballet dancers until I had saw them dance. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I want to do that. And so I went to the directors, Mr. Waverly and Miss Nina, and I told them that I wanted to take ballet seriously and train as a dancer, and they let me train as a dancer. And then from there, I started a professional ballet career. I danced with Balletnik in a lot of their professional ballet productions, and then I got accepted into Harvard's dance program and went up there and danced in Harvard's dance program. I was in the company of the Harvard Dance Project and the Harvard Radcliffe Modern Dance Company. And while up there, I got my first job at Boston Ballet, and I was one of the only black people on faculty. So ballet it's not a lot of us in there. So I became very fascinated with making my own mark in ballet. And when I moved back to Atlanta, I said I wanted to do something that would allow me to not only give back, but also allow me to make a presence in the ballet world as a black ballerina, as a black choreographer, and as a black teacher that's trying to advance the field forward. So that's where I am right now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we are super excited and so blessed to have you.
Yes.
Yeah, so tell us, what is your favorite tea?
My favorite tea? Okay, so right now I am loving peach tea. Like peach ginger tea? Peach. Like there's ginger peach. Actually, I had earlier today. It's ginger peach and it's mixed with peppermint. It's a lot of good flavors mixed in together.
Sounds delicious.
So, yes.
Well, the tea that we're going to be sampling today is actually a chamomile citrus.
Oh.
So I have some sugar, sweeteners, as well as sugar cubes. I'm not sure what your preference is.
Sugar cubes, please.
Sugar cubes. Okay, so I'm going to put this here and let you indulge. And then I'm going to take some of this sugar and put this in my teacup. Alright, so have you ever taken tea before?
I've taken tea before, but it's been so long.
It's been so long?
Yes.
Well, you know what? We're just going to enjoy this tea today. We're going to make sure that we go 6-12, 6-12 with stirring of the sugar once we put it in our cup. And then, of course, holding our teacups correctly. I'm going to give this a sample. Oh my gosh, that's delicious. That chamomile citrus is delicious. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started with enjoying. It is, isn't it?
Very, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy that as well. Yes. So we have our 3-tier tray behind us, and I'm going to go ahead and get this. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started on enjoying our savories, our sweet treats, and our scones. And hopefully you all will join us in our Elite Academy Charm School. And we want to go ahead and thank Ms. Princess here for joining us with our afternoon tea. And hopefully you'll join us on the next go around. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.